Most investors think they understand Nvidia, but what if I told you that most people are still massively underestimating what's actually happening here? Because this isn't just another tech cycle, this isn't just another hot stock, this is the beginning of what could become one of the largest infrastructure buildouts in human history. And Nvidia just gave us a massive clue about that at a recent conference, where they talked about insane demand, unbelievable performance improvements, and customers who literally cannot get enough of their products. And when a company keeps using words like extraordinary, unprecedented, and overwhelming, that's not marketing hype anymore, that's a signal. And the signal is clear. The real question for Nvidia is no longer whether people want their chips, it's whether they can physically produce enough of them to meet demand, because right now they are basically sold out. Hyperscalers are fighting for supply, enterprises are racing to modernize, and the entire computing stack is shifting in a way we've never seen before, where the GPU is becoming the main brain and the CPU is becoming the assistant. And that's not a small change. That's a fundamental rewrite of how computing works, which is why Nvidia is talking about markets that could reach into the multi-trillion-dollar range over the next several years. Not just in tech, but in healthcare, education, manufacturing, media, logistics, robotics, and pretty much every industry you can think of. Because AI is no longer just about chatbots. It's about real-time decision-making, automation, personalization, prediction, simulation, and optimization at a scale that simply wasn't possible before. And that's why companies like Amazon are ramping up their capital expenditures again. Not slowing down, because this is no longer optional, this is survival. And Nvidia's CFO basically hinted that 2026 is going to be much bigger than people expect, with spending levels far above what we've seen even during previous peaks, because companies are finally realizing that if they don't invest now, they'll be permanently behind, and this creates a flywheel effect, where better hardware enables better software drives more demand. More demand justifies more infrastructure, and the cycle keeps feeding itself. And this is where a lot of people mess up when valuing Nvidia, because they're using old frameworks for a new kind of company, trying to slap traditional multiples on a business that's creating an entirely new layer of the global economy. And when you look at how AI is already replacing or enhancing massive parts of existing industries like education platforms, being disrupted by large language models, or manufacturing becoming smarter, more autonomous, and more efficient, you start to realize that we're still in the early innings. And Nvidia is not just selling chips, they're selling the picks and shovels for a gold rush that hasn't even fully started yet. And yes, there are risks, geopolitical tensions, especially with China, regulatory uncertainty, competition, and the possibility that growth slows at some point. But even when you factor all of that in, Nvidia still looks like a company that could justify premium valuations for a very long time, because the total addressable market keeps expanding, the technology keeps improving, and the demand keeps accelerating. And that's why when you really step back and look at this from a long-term lens, this isn't about whether Nvidia is expensive today. It's about whether people will look back 10 years from now and say, I can't believe we had the chance to buy this company during the early phase of the AI infrastructure era. Because we're not just talking about faster chips. We're talking about a world where AI systems are optimizing traffic, diagnosing diseases, personalizing education, designing products, automating logistics, and reshaping how the internet itself works. And Nvidia is at the center of that, powering the models, the training, the inference, the data centers, and the entire ecosystem, which is why so many of their customers aren't just buying hardware. They're building their future on Nvidia's platform. And when a company becomes foundational like that, valuation becomes a very different conversation, because you're no longer pricing a product, you're pricing a platform that everything else depends on. And that's what makes this story so powerful, because while most people are still debating short-term price moves, the real game is being played over decades, not months. And that's where Nvidia shines, as long as it continues executing, innovating, and scaling, which so far it has done better than almost anyone else in the industry. And that's why so many long-term investors remain bullish. Not because of hype, but because of the structural changes happening right now in computing, in business, and in society itself. And Nvidia just happens to be sitting right at the center of that transformation, building the engines that will run the next generation of the global economy. And that's why this stock deserves deeper thought than a simple up or down chart, because this isn't just another company, this is infrastructure for the future. And if that future unfolds the way many experts believe it will, then what looks expensive today could look incredibly cheap in hindsight. But of course, none of this is guaranteed. Markets are unpredictable. Risks always exist, and every investor should do their own research, because this content is for educational purposes only, and should not be considered financial advice.